Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Gadigal people.
Squiz Kids! It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Bryce Corbett. It's Monday, July 24. In Squiz Kids Today, Messi makes his mark, an otter on the run, finding out about phubbing, and 100 days of kindy. That's what's making news, kids style.
The lowdown.
What did you get up to on the weekend? If you spent some time with your family or friends, did you talk to each other? Or was someone scrolling on their phone the whole time? Scientists at a university in Turkey have shown that when you phub the people closest to you, which is a portmanteau of the words phone and snub, it's really bad for your relationships. Say you're having a conversation with someone and they get a text, so they stop talking to you and become glued to their phone, reading and responding to the text. That's a phub, or a phone snub, and it's becoming really common. And when two people do it, it's known as a double phub. Try saying that 5 times quickly. Research shows that people check their phones on average 58 times a day. So that's a lot of disrupted conversations. And it seems that most people don't like being ignored. I think I could have told them that. So, next time you feel like picking up your device to watch some epic fails or those cute cat videos, why not do it as a family instead of phubbing each other?
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in Florida, where the Argentinian footballing GOAT, that stands for greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, has played his first game for his new American club, Inter Miami. Faces that we're more accustomed to seeing on the court, like basketball legend LeBron James and tennis superstar Serena Williams, were in the crowd to cheer Messi on. Even Kim Kardashian made an appearance with her soccer-obsessed son, Saint. And in his very first appearance for Inter Miami, Messi made his mark, taking a free kick in the 94th minute and landing the ball in the top corner to take out the game by 2-1 against Mexico's Cruz Azul club, to cheers and tears from the fans, including Inter Miami club co-owner David Beckham. Is there anything Messi can't do?
Animal Kingdom.
Were you listening last week when we told you about California's surfboard-stealing sea otter? Well, the saga continues. The now famous otter, known as Otter 841, has evaded capture by wildlife officials and remains on the run. Last week, Otter 841, so named because of a radio transmitter that's attached to her, captured the world's attention, climbing atop a surfboard and chowing down on it, leaving the surprised surfer paddling around in the water. Wildlife officers are concerned that as she doesn't seem to fear humans, she may get injured or injure someone else. They're hoping to catch her and move her to a zoo, where she can be an ambassador for her species. Meanwhile, locals say that she should just be left alone, but that might not be possible as people flock to the coast to catch a glimpse of this sun-loving, crab-crunching mammal. She even has her own line of merchandise. And yes, my Otter 841 t-shirt is in the mail. And another quick update. After a late start to salmon season, the brown bears at Katmai National Park in Alaska have taken up their positions at Brooks Falls and are eagerly awaiting the salmon making their way upstream. The waterfall acts as a natural barrier, and the salmon have to leap out of the water to pass it. The hungry bears, preparing to hibernate later in the year, can pick their tasty snacks straight out of the air. I've stuck a link to the live stream in your episode notes. I've spotted 8 bears awaiting already.
Pop Culture Corner.
Have you noticed any small grey-haired people with wrinkles, canes and cardigans around your school's prep or kindy classes recently? No, it's not Grandparents' Day. It's kindy kids marking their first 100 days of school by dressing up as 100-year-olds. This celebration, which was rarely heard of in Australia a few years ago, is becoming a major milestone event, thanks to schools sharing images of their kindy classes on Facebook and Instagram. Teachers might also ask their students to bring 100 of something from home, like grains of rice or cereal, and have other activities based on the number 100. Retail stores are also jumping on board, with pint-sized grey grandma wigs flying off the shelves. No, well, not literally. So, keep an eye out, and if you're a grandparent whose glasses or teeth suddenly go missing, you'll know where to look.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. What is the portmanteau word that describes being on your phone while ignoring people who are with you? Yeah, the word is phub. Question number 2. What is the name of the sea otter who is evading capture by wildlife officers in California? Well done if you said Otter 841. Question number 3. What are kindy kids doing to celebrate their first 100 days of school? Yeah, that's right, they're dressing up as old people.
Shout-outs.
It's July 24. I'm very excited because today is Tell an Old Joke Day. So, with that in mind, what did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved. Yeah, I thought that might set off the dad joke alarm. Today's also a special day for these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today and tomorrow. Owen from Montmorency, Tyler from Burpengary, Renee from Croydon Hills, Bosco from Oatlands, David from Albany Hills, Kiara from Grovedale, Alyssa from Bundaberg, Ruth from Brisbane, Oliver from Mossvale, Ollie H from Exeter, Molly from Mount Gravatt, Zion from Clairvaux, Alfie from Capalaba, Otto from Newcastle, Florence from Middle Harbour, Rose from Echuca, Kieran from Canberra, and Spencer, who's travelling around Australia. And belated birthday shout-outs today go to Abby from Orange, Matthew from Cranebrook, Macy from Forbes, Gordon from Balcombe Hills, Andy from Yeppoon, Luca from Sydney, Jada from Oyster Bay, Harris from Yagoona, Rosemary and Emma from Cronulla, Molly from Newcastle, and Olivia Blue, who's listening all the way over there in Minas Gerais in Brazil. And welcome back to our South Australian schools who are returning to the classroom this week. Classroom shout-outs today go to Class 5-6S SM with Ms Sampson at St John the Apostle School in Adelaide, Class P23 with Miss Russell at St Columba College in Andrews Farm, Miss Fay's class at Oran Park Public School, Year 5-6 in Room 9 with Mr Staker, Miss Kark at Northfield Primary School, Class 7S and Miss B at Cardigan College in Adelaide, and finally to Class 5S with Ms Storr and Ms Stevens at Hurstville Public School. Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout out, or if you're after a classroom shout out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au or fill out the form on our website. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again tomorrow with a special Squiz the World episode. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.